Giselle was my first repertoire classical ballet. So when Sir Peter Wright asked me to do it, you can imagine, it was very frightening. So I was going into it very much, I think Giselle should look like this. And nobody seems to stop me. I think there was a feeling that I had made it too claustrophobic. And I did that consciously to explain that it was a very isolated little village in the middle of acres of woodland. And Peter asked me what I would like to do for the second act. I was at that point living in deepest Wales and drawing a lot of storm-damaged trees. So when Giselle came up, it was a sort of obvious place for her to be buried. You have this dark, huge forest where the trees have all been blown over. It has to be a place you would not like to go, even if you didn't know that it was haunted. I solve a lot of things with paintings. You're not going to build all the twigs and branches and all that sort of thing in Giselle. They're painted soft goods, and then you marry them with the backcloth to get the distance. I'd already been experimenting with opera folio, which is like a tracing paper. It diffuses the light sources. I was determined to try and paint on that because it does the same thing as a gauze would do. And Giselle was the first time I thought, come on, this is the time to try it. The problem was, it was so early days and nobody had done that.
The dancers are very lucky to have John Macfarlane's designs. It sets the scene for the dancer to get into their characters. But the first entrance is very important. They first arrive boring on with the stage full of mist and steam. And it's so absolutely stunning.
Moonlight is the most seductive, magical, but creepy light source. I mean, you imagine the first time in light, you see 30 figures coming on spectacularly. Nothing compares to that moment.
And up and check, and up and check. Don't go past your front person.
The big quarter ballet numbers are very, very important in any ballet.
And a run.
It's the structure, it's the backbone of any storyline.
Up, 2, 3, 4, and down.
So I normally coach all the big quarter ballet white acts.
And 7, 8, go on 7, 8, 8.
So that's the Snowflakes in Nutcracker, all the swans in Swan Lake, and the Wilis in Giselle.
Think of this position, not too high.
The 24 Wilis are women who have died from heartbreak because of betrayal.
Wait and walk.
They arrive onto the stage, lifted from their graves by the Queen. It's very magical.
Good, you can check across as well.
Their weight's always slightly forward as if they're drawn to her. A lot of the cast this time haven't actually danced this ballet before, so we really have to start from scratch.
Focus, 2, 3, good, 4.
Even down to teaching them where to look, because they're using their eyes in probably all different directions they've never thought possible without actually turning their heads.
And nice. Yes.
And we have to concentrate on the angles, the port de bras, the detail with even down to the fingers.
Good, very good. The ones that run through, maybe just set off a little bit earlier. Who's that? Letty and Ginny, yeah. And then ladies, enjoy this moment. 5, 6, 7, let's start already going. It will give you a bit more time. Good. Let's go on.
You have to be mindful of the 24 people when you're in the rehearsal room. But I'm also aware that Giselle is a very difficult ballet to get through. And if you don't push them to a certain level, they won't build to where we need to be by the time we're on stage. Until you're on stage with the lights coming from sideways, you don't understand how difficult it is. So you think you've nailed it in the studio, and then it's quite different. None of the choreography is difficult to do alone, but to actually make 24 people get that unity, it's hard work for them. I've always loved Giselle, from dancing it and now coaching it. It's the most incredible feeling. It's a big community, and actually that's what they are anyway, the Wilis. They're a community of strong, powerful women. And whether you're Willie number 1 or 24, you're as important, and everyone needs to feel really proud to be on that stage.